Okay, party. Take that as a yes. Okay, so, welcome everybody, one and all, to our wonderful JAMA Jam closing ceremony for September 2023. Just as like a general acknowledgement to everybody, we just really want to thank everyone who participated, everyone who's in the Discord but wasn't able to participate this jam. I know I can speak for the whole team of people running this that we were just blown away by the amount of people involved with this jam and who have already like shown enthusiasm for the concept in general. And we're super excited to look over everyone's submissions for this jam and for future jams to come. Feels like it's only going to get better from here. So, as another note, social media. We have them. We've been primarily posting in the Discord, but we have an Instagram and a Twitter that we'll be using to do a little bit of like outreach and stuff. So we highly encourage you to share the stuff that you've made for the jam and tag us at JamaJamMidwest on Instagram or Twitter and use the hashtag JamaJam with your stuff that you're posting. It'd be super cool. And without further ado, let's jump right in to the submissions. Oh, you're right, damn it. So from Sunset, we've got Cat Borgler. Pixel art animation of a character. This is super cool. I don't believe they're in the call, but inspired by a constant desire to draw ski masks whenever possible with idle jump and run animations. This is really cool. I'm loving the smear frames on this. Yeah. Next up we've got Ben Hunder, Phantom of Air. I actually know Ben, so I know the context for this. It's for a character in his game Harvest Kingdom, which is sort of like a hex tile based game, including a leader mechanic soon, where you choose a unique starting character with the special ability, inspired by the mask theme, to create a character whose ability would be to copy the abilities of another character near it. Very cool. Love the little like art style that he's got going on with the entire project. It's super cool. I hope he posts something in the self-promo channel so that you guys can check it out. Next up we've got from Cal Scott, a character reference sheet. I don't believe Cal said they were able to make it, but design sheet focuses on a mask with a soul bound to it that can attach itself to various different bodies for different purposes. They're posting a lot about the bear here. The bear is really cool as well. I'd love to see, like, I can't tell if the mask, like, transfers between the creatures or if it, like, shapeshifts, but really cool style overall. Next up, we've got, and Elizabeth, I believe you're in here. Would you like to speak about your piece?
Sure, yeah. When the theme was revealed, I just immediately, my drama-loving heart went to masquerade masks and that sort of thing. And so I wanted to really play around with like texturing and substance and getting really clean topology. So that was kind of mostly what I was focusing on and the thing that I spent the greatest amount of time on through the jam. So I am super duper proud with how this piece turned out and how it kind of shows my growth in 3D over the years. So yeah.
Absolutely, that's awesome. I have questions. Are the pearls mesh, or did you do those with normal maps?
The pearls that they're meshed.
Okay.
If I had more time, I'd definitely go in and like bake those on, as kind of an added detail. But the one problem that I had was Maya hates transparency, so I was struggling getting feathers on there.
Real.
But I'm thinking about putting it into Unreal Engine and adding those feathers back in if I were to make this a portfolio piece in the future. So yeah.
Highly recommend it. Yeah, Unreal's great for rendering these kind of projects out. But even so, the details turned out great on this. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next up, we've got the Master of Disguise. Cole, do you want to talk about your boy? Cole? Okay, well, this one's definitely one to check out on the itch page because it's an embedded, like, model.
I think I was muted.
Ah, there you go. Welcome back.
Hi. I made a bunch of masking shaders for this,
This is so cool.
which is the joke, because this is called a masking shader. It looks a lot better on the itch page. I can like share screen if you want me to, but
I think I currently have it just recording from this for the thing, but for people who are in the call watching, like, that could work,
oh,
yeah.
that's fine then. It's not gonna.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll link it. You should drop a link into the chat so people can check it out while we're going through
Yes, I
this.
will do that. Thank you.
Word. But yeah, no, the shaders all look great. This is so fun. Huge fan. Word. Next up from Katie, we've got the Necronomicon. Is Katie in here? I'm gonna give it 3 seconds. No, Katie. I also can't see the Discord right now because of the presentation, so this is going real great. We've got Eldritch Horrors mixed with Japanese no masks and a touch of imagination to make a monstrous creation. Modeled and textured in Maya. I really like it. It's giving me like Hermaeus Mora vibes. Yeah, I would love to see like it as like a turntable or something, or with like the orb glowing. It's super cool though. Love all the like grungy details with it. Next up from Darren C, we've got the Theater Mask Hammer, the Silly Man weapon. I love this. It's so charming. I can totally just picture it in motion with the banners waving. Alright, now we've got Gavin Hefty with Masked Lights. Gavin?
Sure. Hi.
Let's hear it.
Yeah. I made this guy basically as just using the curve deform in Blender and cloth stuff in Blender because I was like, I haven't used these that much. He's just a little guy. That's it.
Word. Are the chain links themselves like full lengths of like linked chains that you then just use the curve modifier to deform, or?
So the chain links are just a single chain or two chain links, one that's vertical, one that's horizontal. That are it's an array that makes them go out as long as I want, and then they are curve deformed to a curve, so you can just bend the curve. And if I were to animate him, I can animate those in real time. But he's not animated because I spent 3 hours on him.
Fair. That's super cool, guy.
Yeah.
Right on. Speaking of curves, so this is my boy, the Silly Man. Yes! So funny. And I actually did a similar process. So I extruded his hat along a curve, which I then deformed the actual curve using a sine wave deformer to make the hat wave and woggle. Put him in Unreal Engine, but I wasn't able to get the animations to import correctly, so here we have a GIF of it animating in Maya for now. I'll be rendering this out more later, though. But, yeah, Silly Harlequin Man. Next we've got from Kenzie Lindo, a cute little masked character. Just a little idle animation. It's really cool. I have nothing else to say on it. I love it. Spencer, are you in here? Would you like to talk about this one? This one, I loved your take on this prompt. I think this is one of my favorites.
Oh, shucks. So I focused on like doing masquerade masks based on autistic masking. Is patterns of behaviors that autistic people and like neurodivergent folks more broadly like take on to try to appear neurotypical. So the black one is like forced eye contact with like the fingers holding the eyes open. I was trying to do like a clockwork orange thing with like an Arlecchino mask as the base. The central one there, the bronze one, is like forcing oneself to keep quiet and like not ramble. It's based on like these little tiny masks called mute servant masks or Moretta masks that you had to hold in your mouth so you couldn't speak with a scold's bridle, which was like a torture device for public humiliation that made it like physically painful to attempt to speak. And then the last one is like six face mask. Like the triple face masks have like been in vogue for the Carnival of Venice for the last like 10 years. And I doubled it up to like go with the idea of like the difficulty of trying to figure out how to emote and when, and like the exhaustion that induces. This is a fun one for me. I did everything in Photoshop.
Word. Yeah, seriously, like the visual execution of them as well as the like strong concept behind them is just incredible. I'm obsessed with it.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Word. We've got from Definitely Cora, Define Mask, Deafen Mask? Not sure, but this is the Roblox one. We've got shape-shifting animation. Pretty cool, pretty sick. Oh, come on. We'll play it. Be nice. Yeah, that's more like it. Good. Alrighty. We've got from Andrew Holson an alien/torture mask. A thing that would be either designed as a faceplate for an alien that does not have eyes and has other ways of sensing things, or as a mask a torturer would put on someone being tortured. I like the details in grunge in the normal map. I feel like that conveys the torture vibes for sure. Pretty cool. Then from 334YOPF, Jam Mask Robot. Are you in here? Maybe. Maybe not. I saw it from messages they've been posting in the chat. That huge fan of low poly robots, so swapping out the faces of the robots with this. I'm reading the description. I would have loved to see 4 hands. I don't care if it would look like Palpatine. I'd say go for it, but this turned out awesome still. I love it. Alrighty, and from Branson. Branson, are we here? Any Bransons in the chat? No. Okay, well, it's good lipstick. I'm a big fan of it. It's an inspiring quote. We should try and get Trixie Mattel to be our keynote speaker for next jam, I think. Yeah, I love it. Slay. Alright, and Charles, are you in here? Would you like to chime in?
Hi. Yeah, so he's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Based a little bit on the Crash Bandicoot games as my childhood inspiration.
Yeah, word.
And I don't know, the demon took the longest time of them all. And yeah, so I rigged it and modeled it, and it was a nightmare. And I didn't start liking it until like an hour before I submitted it. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Good catch getting it in on time, though. I love it. Did you do any like sculpting with it at all in Blender, or?
yes.
Okay.
So the basic structure of it was just modeled by Polygon, and then I used the sculpting tools to get a little bit more muscle definition and stuff like that. Of course, most of it is covered by the skirt at this point, but the work was, yes.
Yeah. Is there a face behind the mask that you sculpted out and then covered up, or is he smooth back there?
No, he's
Cool.
smooth.
Cool.
So,
That's, yeah, I did the same thing.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Alrighty. John! John?
It's a me.
Yeah!
So this is my robot. What's that quote from Great British Bake Off? Like, started making it, had a breakdown. Bon appetit.
I really think the renders for this turned out nice. Like the low poly and the reflective like metal material you put on this, like I'm hooked by it.
getting like the colors, some emissives, and the materials on there really saved it. Because I was looking at it at like 1 a.m. last night, and I was like, "Oh, this is looking rough." But no, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out.
Yeah, and you modeled the hand from scratch, correct?
Correct. Everything was modeled from scratch.
Yeah, for
Which, in hindsight, I should have just gotten like a little like head bust and like gone from there. But
you know, for your second time using Blender, as per the description, that is pretty impressive. I'll say. Good stuff.
I used Maya for years, so it's like the same
I
thing.
mean, yeah, but still.
I'm just going for pity points with that in the description.
It's a good learning experience. Scott, with the cool Daft Punk Astro helmet.
Yeah. Usually my process on these jams so far has just been like starting with one idea and then like an hour in just completely changing just completely changing what I'm trying to do. So yeah, the Daft Punk mask was kind of the main inspiration for the shape of this, that like half dome visor shape. But I just wanted to since I finally got the substance license to work on my computer, just kind of refamiliarizing myself with that, and I'm really happy how it turned out. Got a lot of help from Branson just working with substance, but
Right on. Yeah, I'm assuming the like little vent speaker things and the dials on the side of the antenna are normal information as opposed to mesh.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, just taking random pre-made alphas in substance and just stamping them on there. I wanted to do some like little stickers on the back that you might see with astronaut helmets, but I wasn't able to get it in a way that looked all that good. Without I was running out of time too. But I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it's really like slick. I think like the render especially comes across really strongly with like visor material.
Yeah, that was just like a texture and substance that I just put on the metal channel.
Oh, nice.
The metallic channel, and it looked really good. So
yeah, it's great stuff.
I'm happy with it. Thank you.
All right, Mags, are you in here? If not, let me just say, this one I was so psyched about, like, especially the translation from 2D concept to 3D, like, asset. I think this one came across really well, like, especially for a 24-hour asset jam. This looks like something I would love to see in, like a Metroid 3D game, or, like, Dead Space, or something like that, where it's, like, animating and, like, glowing and translucent and whatnot. Super cool. Like, for real. I'm psyched about this one. Alright. Alex, are you in here?
Oh shoot, I forgot how to unmute. Oh, sorry.
All good.
Yep, I'm here.
No
All
worries.
right. Yeah, I don't know, this was my first kind of asset jam, and so my comfort zone is kind of just making horror concepts out of psychology stuff. So, uh, basically this was just kind of like armor, but like you like your presentation to other people. So it's like, oh, in a game where you have like +1 speech, it's like not in your armor, it's your mask or whatever. I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah. No, I think the concept comes across really well with that, and I love the different, like, styles of each piece of the mask that you put together. It's super cool. Alright. Oaths. You in here? You want to chime in anything?
Yeah, I'm here. I tried to do something else, and I was wasting so much time, so I kind of scrapped it, and then I just did this one. This one seemed a lot simpler.
Right on. So do you own, like, the original, like, physical mask in that bottom image there or something? Or was it just, like, something you found online?
No, I found that image on Pinterest.
Word. Yeah, no, I love it. Super cool. Alrighty. And McMahon J 9399.
This one's me.
Yay! Let's hear it.
I just wanted to make a kind of Japanese style mask, I guess. I wanted to make a ton of different ones, and then I realized I needed to cut back on time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did the one. The painting took a lot longer than I expected, though, so.
Yeah, did you paint in Substance Painter for that, or?
I did.
Nice.
I did.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, with that, like, display thing on the left, I can totally see, like, a variety of different masks. That'd give you, like, a really cool portfolio piece of, like, a
Yeah.
mask shop or something.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. Okay, and that's our last one. Well, word. That was awesome. I think we got, like, 22 or 23 submissions, which is, like, over double last month's for our little test run. It was awesome. Yes! Yeah! Seriously, congrats to everybody who participated. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Beautiful. So, basically... Good. So how voting works, we're gonna, after this meeting, put all of these submissions into a poll where you'll be able to vote for them for each award category. As a reminder, those categories are most innovative, best in show, and I'm honestly blanking on the third one. Best use of theme, that's the third one. Voting will be open from the time the poll is posted, which will be soon, until midnight tonight, Central Standard Time. So 1 a.m. EST. And then awards will be announced the following day at some point, once we've gone through, put together the awards, and counted all the results. And our winners, we haven't announced this yet, but if they are willing, or if they're comfortable with it, will receive a silly roll in the Discord for their award that will last until next month's jam. So, get psyched for that. And that's all. Thank you all very much. It was super cool getting to see everything.